Video games always had dungeons and adventure added side by side, somewhat like white on rice. May it be in a dark dungeon, guns blazing in a demonic corridor, solving an impossible puzzle that deals with a switch. Like this? I might just be your typical fat guy. Or would you rather have this talking object tell you lines 24/7?
Ah! A ghost! Just kidding. I saw what happened. It was very gross. You can rob the crypt a little. I won't judge. If you collect all the coins, they'll be in a neat pile when the husks get you.
You can grind for swamp ass. The goal to dungeons is simple. You have to travel through a horror maze where a talking candle is trying to kill you the best way he can with monoliths that spawn husks. He also has traps laid out throughout the dungeon. It can be teleport traps, dart traps, whatever the hell you want to call this, a troll trap, because his boss wants you dead. By the time you reach the end of the dungeons, you would need to fight an epic 1v1 against Vlad himself. I was never a fan of dungeons, as you could tell. But if you're into grinding out gold like a fat mouse going for cheese, then this would be your safe bet. Breaking vases give you gold coins, and by the time you're done beating one stage of dungeons, you receive that in gold bars. You also get daily quests in dungeons which also give you gold bars. In its own little way, it's like a Minecraft gold generator. Now let's talk about dungeon builds. Like a deck of cards, a build can be very unique that can help you in dungeons. Before you dungeon speedrunners and dungeon experts wind up blowing up on me, hear me out. There's no need to get heated. These are just 4 builds that helped me in the past. Right now, I'm pretty sure there's way better builds than these, but these builds did help me, and if they helped me now, most likely they can help you. While using Prehistoric and having Blast from the Past equipped, 2 Dino Heroes will have her Commander perk take effect, allowing her to get 100% armor increase, while using Bomb Suit Kyle will allow her to get 22 armor increase. Helio Luna, Steelwood Sid, and Survivalist Jonesy work in tangent, while Saurian Claws allow you to do more damage to enemies based on how much HP you have left. Survivalist Jonesy heals you when you kill an enemy for 3 seconds. Maximum Overload allows Going Constructor to do more damage. I added Rex Jonesy just in case if I want to use a ranged weapon and do some damage based on how much HP I had left. There's 2 Paleo Luna builds I focus on, one based on Blast in the Past and the other one based on Blackbeard Stash. We're going to focus on the Blackbeard Stash build for obvious reasons. I've been hanging on the nuts of this build for quite some time. Helio Luna does more melee damage depending on how much HP she has. Varsity Hero grants Fumble, which is a football that when picked up grants her totally rocking out and also healing her HP. Bomb Suit Kyle also grants 22 armor resistance. This is when Blackbeard Stash comes in clutch, giving Peg Legs and a Ball Grenade. Privateer Hype increases Peg Legs damage 17%. Crossbone Barret allows coconuts to be found inside chests. The Cannonball Grenade is used for crowd control. I added Freebooter Ken just in case something wants to happen. If things get a little wacky, I can find a way to get out of that pinch with no problem and receive my shield back. The Carbine build is used by many speedrunners, dungeon players, expert or low level to destroy all walls around them, including vases, enemies, monoliths, etc. Quick Draw Calamity increases pistol damage and impact by a certain amount for the first 6 shots in your magazine. Raven will allow lefty and righty to cause an explosion, dealing a large amount of energy damage. Double Agent Eleven decreases the time of lefty and righty by 1 second for each elimination. While Fallen Love Ranger Jonesy restores 6 energy over 3 seconds for each kill. And while this stupidity and chaos is going down, Survivalist Jonesy heals you for 3 seconds and refreshes for each kill. Then there's the Infinite Minigun build, or the 5-second minigun build. This build is very versatile and it helps a lot. It can be used in dungeons, ventures, or just regular vanilla save the world. Sergeant Jonesy or Birthday Brigade Ramirez increases Going Commando's duration by 5 seconds. While having Ted as support, he increases a crit rating and crit damage. Sergeant Winter also adds a snowball applying water damage. For each kill, Survivalist heals you based on 3 seconds for each elimination. And Diecast increases your Going Commando by 25%. Before I wrap this up, I almost forgot. You need to grab 2 keys, one you find normally throughout the level, and one that you break from monoliths. You can find secret rooms by finding a secret lever found in objects or furniture. These rooms usually carry loot that could carry you on in dungeons. And there's a pretty thick smasher in there as well, so be careful. This should wrap up this section of dungeons. I'm still not a fan of it, nor am I the creator of these builds. I do not have the brain cells to create this, but whoever did create it, thank you so much, because your knowledge helps others in dungeons still to this day. Also, if there's any other builds that I did not mention or builds that you know that haven't been mentioned, please feel free to write it in the comment section down below. If not, feel free to hit me up in Discord. Much love. I didn't think I'd be doing things like this, and I feel really weird doing it, but hey, it is what it is. Damn, that's a mouthful.